Well, hello there! Head for the hills here. I'm on another mission today. I've just left Tyndrum. I'm on the West Highland Way, heading for Bridge of Orchy. I'm going to do a wild camp tonight. I haven't decided where. I might do it at Bridge of Orchy, or I might carry on a bit further over to Inveroran and camp over by the bridge by the river. Failing that, I might find somewhere else completely different. I've walked the West Highland Way all the way from Mulgai. I didn't make a video all the way. I've just done camping videos, as you might have seen. Another camping video tonight. I was going to head home from Tyndrum and get a train, but the weather's still quite decent. So I'll do one more night here, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to walk back to Tyndrum and I'll catch the train from Tyndrum back to Glasgow. I could get the train from Bridge of Orchy, but it is an extra 10 quid, believe it or not, from Bridge of Orchy. So it'd be easier for me, as long as the weather's good in the morning, to walk back to Tyndrum and get the train for £21. Quite reasonable. Same price as the bus, so that's good. Let's get to it. Head for the hills, living well for less.
Whee! 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 You're such a big wing, Mr. Hill.
That's the view looking back down towards Tyndrum, and it's a lovely glen here, spoiled a little bit by the motorway running through it, but I guess it happens everywhere nowadays. Train lines there as well, that doesn't bother me so much, but all these cars kind of going past all the time kind of takes away the feeling of the remoteness of the place, you know. It's not too far away from Bridge of Orchy now. That hill you can see in the distance, that's Ben something, I can't remember the name of it, I'll put it up on the screen for you. But yeah, you can, most people start their walk up that hill from Bridge of Orchy. So you can get a train up to Bridge of Orchy or a bus, or you can go up by car and then you can do the hill. I'm planning to come back myself sometime and do it, I don't know when. I mean, I could do it tonight, but I'm not really in the mood for carrying my rucksack up there, that's the problem. I wouldn't mind climbing a hill if I don't have my rucksack, but I've got to come back at some point anyway, so you'll might see it on my YouTube channel sometime. Well, this is supposed to be my holiday home tonight. The caravan here at Bridge of Orchy, it's kind of ruined. It's not quite habitable anymore, so I'll maybe just press on a bit further, see if I can find somewhere else. That's me arrived at Bridge of Orchy station. Just passing through the tunnel now under the railway. I'm almost at the campsite, but I don't think I'll be stopping here. Still plenty of time today, so. Bridge of Orchy station. Here we are, it's the Bridge of Orchy Hotel here at Bridge of Orchy. Nice place to go, or nice place to stay if you're walking the West Highland Way. We don't have money for that today, unfortunately, so we press on back into the wild if I can get across this road. And I carry on over the bridge over to past the Bridge of Orchy Hotel, The West Highland Way carries on this way, across here. I forgot the name of this river. It could be the River Orkney. I'll just put it up on the screen for you. But lovely here, look at this. So that's a little campsite down there, side of the road. I camped there in 2016. Nice little area for camping. I'll show you a quick clip from last time I did the West Highland Way there. Just put it up on the screen for you now. Right, so it's starting to get dark now. It's just after 7 o'clock now. Not much to see out there now. Anyway, it's time for tea, so I'm going to have my Wayfarer camping meal, chicken tikka with rice. Third time I think I've had that, or the fourth time. And a smoked sausage afterwards. Because I'm pretty hungry today and I need to use up the food as well. Make myself a bit lighter. I think if you watch my videos you've seen this done before, but yeah, you just basically stick this chicken tikka bag in the pot of water, boiling water for about 6 minutes, but I'll give it about 10 minutes, and then hot water, and then it's ready to eat. So there we go, that's it ready. It looks like dog sick, but it tastes alright. The chicken bit is quite good in it, so I'll go eat that now. While I'm having that, I'm going to heat up my smoked sausage. It's roasting now. Oh, beautiful. Well, that's the view I've got now at the top of the hill between Bridge of Orkney and Inveroran on the West Highland Way. A nice lock there. I'm just coming down now, descending down to the Inveroran Hotel, where there's a camping area just beyond, by the river, beside the little bridge. Just before you reach Glen Kinglass. That's where I'm heading now. Well, here we are, coming up to the bridge now, coming up to the camping area. I've already spotted 3 tents here on the left side of the bridge, so that's not so good because it means it's quite busy. I can't see the other side yet. Hopefully there's a space for me somewhere, or I'm going to turn back and go back to Bridge of Orkney. I just came down that big hill just to come here, so I'll have to find a space somewhere. Well, there we are, some people down there and people over there. So I don't think I'm going to be able to stay here tonight now. Not so good. I'll go along a bit and see if there's anywhere, but it's not looking great at all. Coming up to location number 2. Well, it's location 3 if you count Bridge of Orkney. Here we are. Just as I thought, there's a wee area here. I'll probably plonk myself down here tonight. I'll have a look across the bridge first just to make sure there's not somewhere better, and then I'll come back across. And what's the bet, when I get back across the bridge, somebody will be here and they'll have their tent up. Probably, nah. Oh, look at this bonny river here. Isn't it lovely? Indeed. I'm not sure what river it is. I might put it on the screen for you if I can find out. And this is the other side. Nothing down there. It's the other side over here. It's just in front of the loch. Over there. Yeah, so there's another area down here. I could maybe camp down here. See a little spot there, grassy spot. Maybe that's better because it's out of the way of the road. I'll have a wee look. Aye, so just through here, this little gate. The only problem with this spot is the river's quite high, but there's no heavy rain forecast I don't think, so should be alright tonight. Fingers crossed, we don't want to end up in a flood. So this bit here looks alright to me. Ground seems quite good. Nice, and it's not flooded and it's not too hard or too soft. So I think somebody's been here before. There's someone's had fires here in the past, so I'm not having a fire tonight, I don't think. People have been up there as well, so aye, should be alright here. Aye, so that's us all pitched up once more here by the river, and I'm all set up. I've got my sleeping mat and my sleeping bag all ready. I've just got to cook something now. I haven't decided yet. I've carried my wood burning stove all the way. I've been out for 5 days and I've carried it all the way, which is a pretty stupid thing to do really, but it's in here anyway. I don't know whether I'm going to use it tonight or not. I might use it. It means I've got to find lots of some little sticks. There is plenty of sticks lying about, so I might as well make an effort and use it tonight. It just means it might take me a bit longer to get the stove put on, a bit longer to get my dinner. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just use the gas stove actually, and then have a wee fire later on with the wood burning stove. Aye, I think that's better. So I'm quite hungry now, so I really need to eat. It's like 7 o'clock. That's what I'm going to do. Eat first, worry later. So then, tonight's delicacy is, you might have seen this before in a previous video, I have some chicken tikka and rice from Wayfarer. 300 grams, it's actually quite heavy to carry to be honest, but there's a lot of food that I don't eat, so obviously you're better off taking the dry meals where you just add water. It's a lot more lightweight, but because I'm a fussy eater I quite like this one, so I like to bring that with me. I don't only bring one of them, so it's not so bad. You just put that in there. You just put that in there and let it boil for a while, about 7 minutes, and then it's ready to eat. Lovely jubbly. There we go, that's it all ready now. Give it about 7-8 minutes there. Yeah, this is the one that looks great but looks like dog sick, I'm afraid. And once again, I'd like to thank Dave. For the titanium spork. Great for picking up your meal. Fantastic. Lovely. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Well, that didn't last long. So it's done. Now I've got some Bobby Spirals. Picked them up at Tyndrum earlier today. Also got myself a Kit Kat. I might leave that for the morning for breakfast. Don't know yet, see what I feel. Lovely. I'm still not very happy about this spot, to be honest. I mean, it's a nice spot, but I'm very disappointed that I didn't get the right spot that I was after. I wanted that last spot that I showed you, where all the tents were pitched up. That's the spot I wanted, but too many people there. You know what I mean? They had all the good spots. There was only like one area left, and it was scarred with fire. So the ground was all scarred, so there's no point in being there amongst other people when they've got the best pitches, is there really? This is alright, nice and peaceful. But if you're walking the West Highland Way, I do highly recommend that last place that I passed by, Inveroran. Just round the corner from the Inveroran Hotel, that's where it is. And if you come to Bridge of Orchy first and you want to pitch up at Bridge of Orchy, that's also highly recommended. Both places, you've got the bar, you've got the hotel there, so you can go to the bar and have a pint and sit in the bar all night and then come out and fall over your tent when you get back to your campsite. Great stuff. enough now. So I brought my Maxada folding stove. I've not used it this year yet. I brought it, I thought I was only going to be out for a couple of days, so I thought I'd carry it. It turned out I've been out 5 days, so now I wish I hadn't brought it because it's extra weight, too much to carry for this length of time on your... you know, that's the reason I've got a carrier bag. That's the reason I'm carrying a carrier bag, because that stove's been in the carrier bag. So yeah, it's not something you want to take unless you're just away for a weekend or a night or whatever, you know. Here's one I made earlier. There we go. You can buy that on Amazon then if you really want to. It was recommended on YouTube by Scottish Wanderer. That's why I bought it. I watched one of his videos and I thought, oh, it looks alright. I think I'll try it. A couple of years ago it was, so it's alright, like, it's not bad, it does the job. Yep, so that's all the sticks collected, little sticks and big sticks. I've broken them all up into appropriate piles. So I'm not going to have the fire right now, it's only 8 o'clock. I'm going to leave it for an hour, maybe about 9 o'clock. I'm going to lie down for an hour or something and just chill out basically, and then I'll come back to this in a while, and I'll probably use the stove to make the hot chocolate and just to warm myself up before bed. And yeah, that'll bring a nice ending to my 5-day outing that I've had. And like I've mentioned, I'm not recorded every day for YouTube. Sorry about that. I wasn't in the mood because the first 2 days it was raining pretty bad, and I just didn't feel like doing it again because I did it last year. It basically would have been the same. It was just the start of the West Highland Way, so I just missed out the first 2 nights, and then I recorded the last 3 nights. So if you watch the previous 2 videos, that's related to this trip. So I've spent 5 nights and I've recorded 3 nights. Right now I'm going to have a wee nap. Oh, lovely. That's a nice wee nap. Well, I'll put this thing down now. Got this little porch. Poles. Got these poles here for this tent, and it gives you an extra bit of porch if you put it in here like this. I don't know if you can see that right actually. Yeah, you put that on here, dig it into the ground like that. Ah, you see, that's what I'm talking about there. Extra bit of porch area in case the rain's on. I don't know if it's a good idea actually to have that up though. If I'm having a little fire here, it's probably not. I'll put it up again, I think. It's getting pretty cold now actually. It's supposed to be -1 tonight, believe it or not, so I really need to get this fired up for a while. Time to get it lit now. Oh. There we go, that was easy enough. There we go, and that's it. That's my wood burner on the glow for tonight. Nah, don't worry, I'm not as stupid as I look. I can hardly even see that actually, the head torch on. The idea is that I'm going to melt some wax and then I'm going to pour it over the sticks, and then that should hopefully get the fire going once I light it. Down here, got some paper in there, light the paper, battery's about to go, that's the paper lit. The wax should melt and the fire should get going, and that's my battery about finished, so I don't know if I've got another one. I'll try and see, if not I'll use the GoPro. It's fired up a bit now. I had to move it back a bit from the tent, it was too close and all the smoke was coming into the tent. So yeah, I've moved it back a bit, as you can see. A wee bit of flame coming from it. So that's good. I managed to get that going with just the wax and some napkins. Handy things, napkins. So I'm going to put the top back on now, this thing. Put that on top if I can. Don't know if it's possible or not. One and 2. Yeah, possible enough. Yeah, there we go. So now that that's on, I can now get my hot chocolate fired up. Lovely. Up there. And leave that to heat up for a few minutes. I might end up needing a new cup soon. If anybody wants to donate me a new mug, then you can kindly do so. Just use the PayPal donation link, because my mug is going to need replaced after this, as you can see. Well, it should be getting there. Almost there, I think. Well, I'd say that's just about hit boiling now, so I'll use the balaclava here to pick it up, but hopefully I won't burn the balaclava because I need that balaclava. It's very precious to me. I have to do it very quickly. Oh, don't burn the balaclava. There we go. Safe and sound, I think. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, oh no, it's a little bit burnt. Damn it. Bastard! I burnt it, I burnt a hole in it. Oh, that was stupid. Can't believe I've done that. Oh no. Right, if anybody wants to donate me a new balaclava, I'd really appreciate it. I think they're about, a decent one's about £4, £5. So feel free, anybody that wants to donate, to just put it in my PayPal account. There's a link on the main page. I'll put it underneath. That's bad, that's not good at all. I'm really destroyed now. Don't know how I'm going to enjoy this chocolate now. Oh well, never mind, this will have to make it all better. I've got one of these Malteser drinks here, so I'm going to put that in my cup. Ow, it's hot. Put that in. And of course, for me, that's not enough. Not enough for me. So I'm going to finish off one of these crappy things. I'm going to treat myself tonight. Can you guess what I'm making tonight? Anybody? First person that gets it right gets a prize. Once I've got enough funding, I'll maybe send you a prize. I'll send you something. Oh yeah, was that Stuart? Yes, you got it right. Well done. It is a Choca Mocha Teaser. Choca Mocha Teaser. On a cold spring night. Just what I need to warm me up in such a place where I've just destroyed my balaclava. But this will make it all better. A nice lumpy Choca Mocha smoked teaser. A smoky Choca Mocha teaser. Lovely. Ooh, ooh. Oh, lovely. And thanks to Dave there for the spork, titanium spork. Buy Light My Fire, you can buy them on Amazon. So I appreciate that, Dave, very much. Right, this might look a bit different now. I've actually run out of batteries in my Lumix camera, so I'm onto my GoPro now. Got a couple of batteries for that. I've not been using it much. I'm going to use it on the Arran Trail. I thought it would be a bit too much to carry 2 cameras, but it's actually quite light. So I should manage to both of the cameras. I'm going to use it more in Arran because I'll do more selfie footage with Mr. Globetrotter, I think. Not every day, not all the time. Obviously we're going to enjoy the trip. We're not going to be filming the whole time, but bring you as much as I can, much footage as possible. So it's still going quite well. Put on a few more stickies, that's what I'm doing now. Keeping me warm here with my hot chocolate. The moon's came out. I'm going to have a wee walk and show you the moon if I can. I don't know if the GoPro's going to pick it up very well or not, but the moon's out and it's a full moon. It's a bit scary, to be honest. I'm hoping there's not going to be any werewolves prowling about here tonight. I heard the Highlands are quite bad for that sort of thing. So I'm just going to enjoy my Choca Mocha teaser and go and have a look at the moon.
What more can you ask for in life? Well, a nice lady obviously, but we don't have that at the moment, so this I'll have to make do instead. This is the best my life gets, I'm afraid. Lovely. Oh, I haven't even tried it yet. Oh, perfect. That's a nice mocha. As Scottish Wonder would say. Aye. That's the way it goes. Right, so where's my chocolate mocha? I'm going to take a wee walk. If I can, obviously you're not going to see me getting up. Can't really work the camera while I'm trying to get up and hold the chocolate mocha teaser at the same time. Unfortunately, we don't all have medical bodies. We don't all have 8 legs, like whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. So this camera's not so good at picking up. I mean, it's good for as a GoPro. It's not very good at picking up things. It's like a spotlight. It doesn't seem to be picking up what I'm looking at very well at all. There's no way it's going to pick up the moon. No way. That's the moon. You see the moon? Okay, you can probably just see the moon there, but you can't see any of the clouds and you can't see the trees. Pretty rubbish. It's not, sorry, I'm not slagging the GoPro. It's good for what it does for a GoPro, but it's not very good at picking up scenes like that. So I've got a wee bit of battery power left in my Lumix. I'll try and pick it up with that. Hold on. There, I'm back in my Lumix. That's all you can see with that. I put the light on here, head torch. Nah, it doesn't really work very well either. You can't see the tree. I think the torch isn't that bright at the moment. I need more battery power, but anyway. You can see the moon, it's just not that clear. It's not what I can see. Obviously I can see the clouds and everything. You're not getting the true experience, but you're still getting. You can still see the moon and you can see the reflection in the water. That's good enough for you, isn't it? It's good enough for the viewers. Lovely. Oh, isn't it nice? And we'll go back over to the tent now. I think I need to replace the battery in my head torch actually. It's not doing too great, or it could be the camera, I don't know. It's usually, I think the head torch is a bit brighter than this when it's got new batteries, but no matter. Who cares? Who gives a crap? The fire's going out now, that's not so good. I did put more stickies on before I left, but it doesn't seem to be staying alight for some reason. Yeah, it's not so good. I'll try and get it going, but that'll be, I'm not bothered. I've got my hot chockey, so that's good enough for me, innit? So just got to finish this. And then have an early night. Nothing else to do after that. I'll be up early tomorrow, away by 9, walking back to Tyndrum to get the train. I could get the train from Bridge of Orchy, but it's an extra £11 extra compared to Tyndrum, so I'm going to walk all the way back to Tyndrum. It's just quite a distance. It'll take me about 4.5 hours, about 4 hours, give myself an extra hour, make sure I'm there in time, and then I'll get my train, which will take me back down to Glasgow for my other train. So yeah, that's looking forward to getting back tomorrow, even though I've enjoyed my wee few days, but it's sometimes nice to get home and have a bath and change my clothes and stuff, you know. So I hope you've enjoyed everything, and good to be making some videos again. So yeah, I'll see you in the morning. That's enough for you tonight, and cheers to that, and goodbye. I'm not taking you to bed with me, sorry. That'll do for tonight. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's a beautiful morning. Couldn't have asked for a better day. Lovely. Oh, better than yesterday anyway. That's for sure. Oh. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh. What have I got on this morning? What have I got to eat here? Oh, lovely. Oh. Well, it's a beautiful day here by the river. I was thinking about having a coffee. I've got one one Maxwell House sachet left, but just the thought of it, I think it's going to spoil my day if I have it. It really is. It's a nice day. I don't want to be poisoning myself with that rubbish today, so I think next time I'm going to get that Nescafe Azera, and for the moment I'm going to have the rest of my Kit Kat, half a Kit Kat left. I just, while I'm here with the Kit Kat, has anybody else here ever heard of the Mandela effect? Well, if I say to you, do you remember Kit Kat ever having a dash in between the Kit and the Kat? There used to be a little dash there. Does anybody remember that? And if you do remember that, you'll probably think, well, yeah, they must have changed it. So what? Big deal. But if you look at the history of Kit Kat, there never was a dash. Even though a lot of people think there was a dash, there was never a dash. And that's what the Mandela effect is. It's like a change. There's been a change in something, but the change was actually, it was never changed because it never happened in the first place. Pretty much like, same situation. It's like if somebody went back in a time machine and changed it in the past, and so it never existed in the future. So that's what it's about, but except it's not a time machine, it's a parallel dimension, another dimension where somebody's changed it, or something's managed to change the past, so it never happened. Anyway, I just thought you might be interested. Look it up if you're interested, the Mandela effect. You probably shouldn't really, because it'll just give you something to think about all day. Especially the reason it was called the Mandela effect, because of Nelson Mandela. Apparently, that's another story for another day. We're not here to talk about that. That's another subject entirely. So we're here just to have my Kit Kat, and then we're going to head off back to Tyndrum. Catch a train. I'm not going to be here long. I'm just half an hour, and I'm away. I'm giving myself 5 hours. Lovely. 5 hours to get back to Tyndrum. Only take me 4. I've got a big hill to go up, and I want to be there in time. Be a nice little camp out here. It was a cold night though. I think it was at -1 at one point. But obviously it's going to be warming up now. It's spring, summer's coming. So yeah, lovely.
Okay. Walk on the West Highland Way. Alright, I'll make you back to town now. Enjoy your day. There we go. Back to town now.